Alright guys, we've made it out to the shooting area. We've met our point of contact who's been gracious enough to have us out today.
Hello, I'm Megan from Kingmik Dog Sled Tours, and I would say that I'm a sled dog addict, and we're here today shooting a bit of video on an amazingly gorgeous day in the Rockies, below Mount Fairview and Mount Temple and Mount Aberdeen. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. We're having a good time.
So today we're going to be talking a little bit about how we actually go about doing a shoot like this. Safety is the #1 priority, so of course when we're going out we're going to be wearing goggles and making sure that all the gear is fastened safely to both us and the equipment that we're riding on. So yeah, we're going to wait for the dogs to come in and then we'll get a little bit of B-roll. And also my usual partner wasn't able to make it, so filling in today as my camera bee is my father. That's commitment to a son. All right, so Dad has since gone out on the skidoo, so we're just waiting now. The dogs are tanking up, so that's always good. In terms of gear today, right now you're seeing me through the Pocket 2, but I'm going to be using my 50 mm 1.4 on the Xeon Crane 2. Why am I using this lens? Well, #1, I think it's the best autofocusing lens I have. And also I'm going to be doing some following shots, basically riding backwards on the skidoo, getting shots of the sled. So I can drive a little bit further away from the sled without having to be too close. We're going to be heading out to this field, so once we get there, we'll set up with the other lenses. We'll do some macro shots with the Tokina 90mm 2.8, and then we'll also do some wide-angle shots of the dogs in the field. But running on the gimbal, it's better to shoot with a prime lens that you know you can trust the autofocus on, because honestly, once we get going, I'm not going to know what's in and out of focus. I'm just going to have to rely on the camera. So as you guys can tell, the dogs are fired up. We're sending up the 3 guest sleds first before I go out and meet up with my dad out in the trail there. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Definitely the most adventurous shoot I've ever done, and I love dogs. These dogs are great.
For these guys. So these guys are the dogs that run across Alaska.
Okay, so we've wrapped up the planned part of the shoot. The dogs are going crazy because I had them stand still there for some wide angle shots with the 17mm. Shot manual using a variable ND on everything. That's definitely something worth bringing out when you've got lots of sun like we do today. Okay, so before we wrap up here, let's just have a quick look at the gear we use today. This, of course, is the Nikon Z6 paired with the FTZ2 adapter. Worked really well. We got a variable ND on the front. Let's get over to the gear bag and we'll just have a quick look at amazing stuff that I brought today. Again, I am not a Z-glass shooter. All of this is adapted F-mount. So you got the 17-35 here. Here we've got the 70-200 2.8 version 1 on the tripod, so that way then I could just throw the camera on there, take it off, take it on, don't have to worry about mounting it. We've got the Xeon Crane 2. So all the moving shots we did from inside of the skidoo was with this awesome gimbal. It's pretty heavy. You can put a really heavy payload on it. So if you've got a bigger camera, this is probably a great gimbal pickup for you. When I first bought it, it was right around $300. Now it's like $100 used on Kijiji. So that's always great. In terms of my gear bag, it's the usual low pro. We're not going to really do a what's in my camera bag because that's not the point of this video, and I also don't want to dump all my lenses out here. But yeah, I would say that the lens combinations I used today between going macro, wide angle, 50mm, telephoto, it was great. It was really fun to use a lot of them. I would say that my biggest challenge and the thing I need to practice the most is my 70-200 on the tripod, getting used to doing stationary shots with that. Once I took it off the tripod and was moving, it was a lot easier, but of course you're not going to get the most optimal results when you do that. Okay, so we just wrapped up shooting. It was a ton of fun. The dogs were really, really well behaved. I don't hear them howling, but it's because they're actually excited. This was something that I thought was worth sharing with you, the viewer, is the dogs had a really good time. They get really excited once they're getting ready to go out. This guy is very cute. And as you can see, I've made a new friend. I will name you Todd, and we will be best friends forever. I don't have any food, Todd. I am very sorry. I am so sorry, Todd. He just sauced my goggles. That's another thing. If you're shooting dogs, make sure you use protective filters on your lenses, because they will slime it if you get too close to them. They get very excited. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. These dogs work super duper hard, and you know, it's with amazing tours and vendors like this, I'm able to go out and shoot some really fun content for you, the viewers. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check them out online at kingmikdogsledtours.com. Watching this BTS video, that means you probably want to watch the actual video that showcases the tours. Anyways, folks, we're going to leave this one here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out the premiere video that already aired of the actual tour above my left hand here. I don't know why you guys are still on this video. This is just BTS. Go to the real video. I promise it's a lot better.